Hey guys, how's it going? CoderMan here. And today's video is part 2 of my car being rejected, for the rejection sticker in the last video. I'm actually going to be swapping out the exhaust. I have here a stock exhaust that I actually ended up picking up. So basically just going to put the car up on some ramps and go ahead and install this. For the IP exhaust that I have in the car right now, I didn't install it. Actually had somebody else do it. So this is going to be my first time doing this. This is not going to be a DIY. So I put in the title. I put in the title of my videos if it's a DIY or not. This one doesn't have one. This is more of kind of just like documenting. Alright, so it went out pretty well in the race ramps. As you can see, it it was pretty simple process. Being with a 6-speed manual, you kind of have to ride the clutch a little bit, use the e-brake. So I mean, obviously you don't want to burn up the clutch, but at the same time, you don't want the car to roll back off the ramps. Car is up there and ready to be worked on. Next steps. So I'm filming this with my iPhone, so the audio is going to be a little bit different. There's just not a lot of clearance under here, which you probably can tell. I basically used the part of the car that you are not supposed to jack it up by. So thank God nothing happened, but as you can see from the jack, it's actually on the fins for the diff. I'll highlight the diff is right in front of that. You should put a piece of wood on the jack clamp, basically on the pad that you can see on the jack there, and you should lift it up by the diff itself, but live and learn. Luckily nothing happened. As you can see, the bike has made its appearance, and the reason for that is because I need a specific wrench, socket that I can't find. I have one, but it's going to take me longer to find it, so I'm just going to run up the street and grab it. I don't want to spend the time taking the car off of the ramps and everything, so I'm just going to use the bike and freeze. At this point, as you can see, the stock muffler is in. I have the headers all bolted up. I'm using all new hardware from BMW. It cost about 80 bucks plus the gaskets, but you know what? Better safe than sorry. I am missing a O2 sensor on the front left, the driver's side. Reason for that is it is basically fused to the old pipe. I'm also going to see if my local shop might just have one I can pick up from him. But everything else is all connected, all the O2s. Go ahead and slide the camera back, see all the plates and everything. Really all I have to do now is just add the engine shield, which goes right there. And then there's also a heat shield which sits underneath the transmission and the actual engine, which if you've never seen on an M3, that right there is the engine. So you can see these tiny little holes. Basically, that's how you take the bottom end and do the rod bearings, which I'm probably gonna have to do soon. And by me, I mean I'm gonna have to drive it somewhere and have it done, because that's just not happening in a driveway. All right, well, here we are with day 2 of the exhaust saga, which you can see from behind me. Car is still up on the on the ramps. So all I have to do now is just kind of come over here and I'll show you. Got a shipment from FCP Euro. Again, I'm not sponsored by them. Love to be, but not. I have an O2 sensor for the driver's side front, because this one here is actually just welded on. And then I have, I already opened this up, but I have an exhaust clamp. This stuff right here, PV blaster, that saved my ass a few times on this project. So thanks to my neighbor who happened to have a can, I'm going to be replacing that, because that's just the right thing you do. Basically just connect everything up, give her a test drive, and make sure that it doesn't rattle to hell and doesn't fall off. Well, all's well ends well. I have a sticker now, so you can see right there in all its glory. It is now a legal car again. So thank you all for checking this video out. Here's a sound clip with the new setup for those that are curious. And with the exhaust closed, you know, doesn't sound too bad, all things considered. It has a lot less of a drone when you're sitting inside the cabin, so that's, you know, I guess that's kind of cool. I do miss the AFE mid-pipe. You know, it had like a deeper, more like kind of like raw V8 sound. But at the end of the day, I need the car to be legal in the state because it's my daily, and Massachusetts has some really strict inspection rules, so you know, you got to play the game. As always, I appreciate you guys checking out this video. Thank you to all that subscribed and continues to subscribe. If you're new here, please do so. Please like this video, comment if you have any questions, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.